Hello my friends, today I'm going to talk about these best practices we can have to getting things done. It's very important, it's simple, but so first we need to keep everything clean. That means our environment, inboxes, for example, calendar, everything up to date. Then we need to focus, for example, on one task at a time. This is not multitasking, it's single tasking. And review this task every day, every week, to ensure that you are still on track. Then we need, for example, stay on top of these time sensitive things to do. It's essential to stay on top of this, and you get never anything done effectively if you don't do this. That means putting things where they belong is the next step. That means this avoiding clutter, and it's very effective, in this management we have every day. If we don't do this, we are always in this search mode, and this will lead you to constantly get to the next fire and stuff like that. It's not really a productive state. So manage this task, for example, is the first step I said. It's way too important that just do it on your own terms. That means it must fit for you. Whether using, for example, paper-based system or, for example, digital notes or something, organizing these tasks every day, every week is very important. And then focusing on one thing at a time, as I said. Sometimes it's not easy to focus on just one thing, but it's normal. That means reserve the time to go through just that thing and devote you 100% to this. Remove any distractions, and you will slowly and steadily achieve what you want. You need this concentration. So focusing on one task at a time is one of these best practices to getting things done, really. Then we talked about reviewing these tasks, and if you want to stay organized, you should review every task all the time. Is it really important? If not, just toss it out. Can you do this? Is it effective to do this? If it's really necessary, is it really necessary? This will prevent you from forgetting. For example, also, if you note this down, this prevent you from forgetting stuff and get these new ideas, for example. And regardless where you are now, this will get you greater return for your effort. But it's not just the tasks, Create a list, for example, create a list of these actions that you want to do, these tasks. Then create, for example, this time frame when you need to do. Write down, for example, for each action what you need to do for this project. And once you have completed one of them, update the list. You need to just check it out, and reviewing this to-do list every day or every week help you create these goals for the next day, for the next week, for the next step, for example. It's very important, for aligning this smaller actual stuff to getting this larger goals done. In this way, for example, you can improve, for example, this project management and become more and more productive. And you will find it also easier, for example, to prioritize your work if you take the time to review it every week. The weekly review will also help you better communicate with yourself, with your inner voice, with your team, and align your goals also. Consider this process to way to improve your productivity. Reviewing your task even once a week is a very important component, for this time management. So how do you do this? You look at your calendars, at this project, at the next actions. Identify, all items that require your immediate attention and action. It's very important to also keep track of this time-sensitive stuff. For example, when you're getting things done, it's very important. Sometimes it's intimidating because you have a lot to do that should be done now, but start small. Consider, only managing or only giving your time for the things that are very, very important, and all the rest can wait, and also get yourself to overcome this perfectionism. I'm also guilty of this stuff, Once you track this time tracks this for the task, you know, then be sure to avoid this perfectionism. Just do it, even if it's not perfect, you know. And this is a complex stuff, you know. I mean, I can talk a lot about this, but I invite you to explore the descriptions. There are a lot of resources, and there are stuff that really will help you to overcome all this and get your life more organized. Okay, so if you need help, check it out. Let me know in the comments. And these are resources that I created, that I researched, that I found. So let me know. It must fit you, not anybody else. Okay, do it for you. So take care, and until next time.